Hey guys, Shadow Reviewer here. Today is the 35th anniversary of Home Alone. Yes, you heard that right. A movie that was supposed to be a Christmas film came out in November. But, in honor of it being today, I want to celebrate that moment by ranking all six, yes, all six Home Alone movies from worst to best. Because if this is a franchise that exists, this sadly exists. I mean, one movie aside, maybe even two. But six? Come on, people. So, let's get into it today. The Home Alone movies ranked from worst to best. And to no one's surprise, the worst film in the series at number 6 is Home Sweet Home Alone. Yeah, this one is pretty bad. I mean, the other ones are bad, but they have a shade of fine to them, just meh even. This one has got to be stupid. I mean, you got your typical kid. Props to the actor for trying with what he was given. I mean, he is a kid. But making his parents the quote-unquote burglars in this movie is goddamn insulting. I mean, they're trying to save their home, and this kid is hurting them. Our hero, everyone. And while the traps are just meh, it's still pretty awful it's happening to these two unfortunate parents. I mean, again, they're just trying to save their home and they're getting tormented. This isn't funny. This is just disturbing. Yeah, I'm sorry. This movie is honestly the worst film in the series. And given this franchise has been running on Steam for the first 31 years, it's pretty bad. But I will say, it did have the actor who played Buzz in the first two Home Alone movies making a quick cameo. That's probably the only thing I remember from this movie. I'm not even kidding. Although his lines is pretty damn forced. But again, props to Buzz's actor for making an appearance. Props. Alright, so coming in at number 5 is Home Alone The Holiday Heist, aka Home Alone 5. I mean, do we even need to say how mad this is? I mean, the only thing I remember from this movie, Malcolm McDowell's in it. But that's mostly it. I mean, there's barely any laughs in there, although there is one joke that worked. The iconic scream that actually doesn't happen. It's a pretty good callback that actually made me laugh. But unlike the previous entry, this one doesn't insult me or anything. It's just another Home Alone movie. And one that's pretty forgettable. Although Malcolm McDowell's in this. Even he's phoning it in. So yeah. Not the worst film in the series, but pretty forgettable. Coming out number 4, we have Home Alone 3. Yeah, it was bad when Macaulay Culkin refused to return. Hell, none of the cast returned. But I will give this movie 2 points. One, I like Alex B. Kins as the kid in this one. He's pretty charming, he has his good moments, and he's pretty adorable. And I kind of like the villains. I kind of like the theme for the villains. It's actually pretty cool. But said villains are probably some of the dumbest in the series. I mean, these guys are supposed to be wanted criminals, and they get humiliated and beaten by a 8-year-old child. No, I'm not buying that. That's pretty dumb. Okay. There's actually one funny scene when Alice accidentally hits one of her co-workers with where the crotch is, and the guy's scream is pretty damn hilarious. That's probably the one funny bit throughout the whole movie. But yeah, it's pretty bad when you're tagging the 3 in the title and none of the cast returning, so most people would skip this one and go straight to the 4th film, which does continue the 2nd movie, but it's still pretty bad. We'll get to that. But still, Home Alone 3, the main kid's pretty good, the theme for the villains is fun, and there's that one funny scene in the whole movie. It's still pretty lackluster, but hey, compared to the other two, being in the middle is meh. Coming in at number 3, we have Home Alone 4. Yeah, I rank this one higher because this is a direct sequel to Home Alone 2. So, why isn't this not called Home Alone 3? And yes, it does say Home Alone taking back the house, but come on, we all know it's Home Alone 4. And while Macaulay Culkin doesn't return, obvious reasons why, the actor playing Kevin is And I don't like what they did with Kevin's parents, making them divorced, and he hooks up with somebody else, he gets his rich house, blah, blah, blah. But I will say, I do like French Stewart as Marv in this movie. He may not be to the level of Daniel Stern, but his take on the character is pretty fun. And he does have a few good moments here and there. I even like Missy Pyle as Marv's wife. She does give a few moments here and there. And I kind of surprisingly like the twist involving the maid. It's stupid, but at least it's something different. But still, compared the next to what's to come, this is honestly passable. Again, French Stewart and Missy Pyle do great with what they're given, even if it is a lackluster script. So yeah. Thankfully, the next two films are good. And they gain the number 2 spot, Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. Yeah, it's no surprise. This is the best of the sequels, and given that it's the original cast, it's not hard to see why. Yes, it pretty much copies the first movie, but instead of being at home, it's in New York. And instead of going to Florida in the first not Florida. Instead of going to France like in the first movie, it's Florida this time around. But again, I do like some of the comedy. Tim Curry and Rob Schneider do fantastic with what we're given. Honestly, so many great moments when the two are on screen. And while the traps are a bit hit or miss, there are some pretty funny moments. I mean, you got the electrocution scene, you got the head on fire scene recreated again, but with a funny twist. And given it's the same thing over and over again, at least it provides some pretty decent laughs. Hell, even the recreation of the Angels with Filthy Souls scene is actually funnier here than it was in the original. I'm not even kidding. Even though they recreate some gags, I actually found some of this funny. So yeah, Home Alone 2 is the best of the sequels. But given what's at number 1, it is pretty good. One of those sequels that's actually up there with the original. Yeah, I'm actually liking this movie. And to no one's surprise, the number 1 is Home Alone. Yeah, it's no surprise why the original is at number 1. It's got a clever premise, Macaulay Culkin is just freaking great in this movie, and Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern is fantastic as Harry and Marv. I love the message it gives, I love the Christmas spirit, the traps are freaking iconic, and even though the parents are awful people, John Hurt and Catherine O'Hara do fantastic with what they're given as Kevin's parents. So yeah, I think this movie is a freaking classic. And if I ever do another Christmas-themed video this year, Home Alone is gotta be at least in my top 3 favorite Christmas movies of all time. Maybe even the second spot. So yeah, Home Alone, the original, is the best Home Alone movie. I mean, the second one comes close, but it'll never top the original. And that's the end of the video, folks. Hope you like it. Give me a thumbs up, like and comment, and subscribe, and I hope to get more videos like this. Speaking of which, I'm gonna switch the videos around, because due to some scheduling conflicts, tomorrow I'm gonna be doing my James Bond 30th anniversary video by ranking the Pierce Brosnan Bond films from worst to best. Keep an eye out for that video. It'll be coming early tomorrow morning. But I will release the Mermaids video a little later tomorrow. Don't know when, but that will happen. That I promise you. Until then, I'm the Shadow Reviewer, and Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. And a Happy New Year.